down. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Gumiisha and Keria, this is the best bottom lane in the world.
Yeah,
so,
in my opinion, but going back to the Yasuo is his first one that he'll double up on. As here we are, onto the rift for game number 1 of the Rumble stage.
Woo! Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm so excited to get it started here at Atlas. The analyst has touched on the Caps versus Faker match record, which was 8-3 in the favor of Caps. Content, take advantage of the range advantage there, get the brush control, try and get as much harassment as you can down while farming up nicely.
A bit of an attack here on the bottom side of the map. Targamas immediately going to throw out the exhaust and gets exhausted as well. The flashes coming forward, first blood within the first 2 minutes is Flackett looking to go down as well. That because it is very accurate for what happens. Drake is going to be taken here. T1 starting that one up. They've got a crab as well if they'd like a little bit more. Faker going to nom on some honey fruit. And T1 will not be contested at this particular point in time.
And then, yeah, this is how it should look, you know, given the lineup here for G2, because again, as we said in Champ Select, this is a giant stamp of Rift Herald, so this could be an explosive Rift Herald. All of T1 are here. G2 should cede this objective because Kallista's in bottom side, so they should make the call, hey, just keep pushing Flackett on bottom side, get some turret plate money in exchange for the Twisted Fate. But we see Twisted Fate roaming down there. Faker with his ultimate could try and protect those, have the clash, and one of them is going to have to break here. Meanwhile, bottom side continues to break as Owner does another plate gank with the Rift Herald. Means it's going to finish up on this turret and get that Tristana really rolling, which is so nice on this champion because then they can rotate Gumiisha up to the other side. You can get more turret plates.
Talk about Caitlyn in this way as well. You just put her around and try to get her to kill turrets, but Zeus here towards the top side of the map flashes the second call of the Forge Guard, and he's going to get the stun here onto Broken Blade, but not going to grab the kill. Broken Blade's just going to peace out.
But we should mention too, Dragon stacking stops by G2. That was their payment.
There's the Magnet Storm as we are just going to pull back in Targamas. He's going to go forward though as Faker with the gold card looking to lock down Flackett once again, and the Callista will go down. That is 1 death apiece for the G2 bottom lane.
I feel like that is 2 times.
Just flash on in as the Everfrost from Faker gets out of the way of the Tornado as well. As Owner comes through, Heartbreaker to keep himself safe. And T1 do escape the potential engage from G2, but Shirley should go down for the European roster.
Strong evasion there from T1, and you can see the respect Owner is paying. He's not even going to give the chance for Jankos to Diana ult him. He immediately goes for the Heartbreaker, as you say, because they know
keep him down is important. Faker now possibly in trouble here as it's a decent little catch there onto Jankos, who's just trying to get forward, and Faker is going to break his stopwatch. The teleport's coming through from Zeus, and now he's trying to protect his mid laner, but the last breath comes in. The ultimate's there from Zeus as well. No one's died just yet. Faker is going to be able to take down Targamas, but then immediately 3 kills, and now Owner is trying to chase this one out. Caps is in trouble. The Heartbreak comes on through, and the resets are coming in. Can he find the next one? Yes, he can. It's down to Kalista, and Broken Blade's in trouble. It's a triple kill for the LCK Spring MVP. Reclaim victory for Drake. Carrier now trying to get some vision over. He's spotted by Jankos here, who does throw the Q through. They're looking to just blow up one target, and they'll absolutely do so. The call of the Forge God comes down. Faker's going to get knocked up as the gold card has been locked down. He's not going to be able to go golden yet again. Zeus is immediately being exhausted. Throws down the ultimate after it wears off, though. Does he have enough damage is the question, as Gumiisha relatively untouched, but so are G2. It's so much damage from the lightning, but it's not enough. Gumiisha going in, looks for the resets, but the knockups are there, and it was a bit too far for the young AD carry.
Yeah, there's 1 member left alive for T1. Zeus is on the run now. Jankos wants it though.
That is a fantastic lightning rush, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Jankos going to grab the solo kill, theoretically. Great battle dance there from Targamas to get him out of the way of the stun as Carrier goes in. Now it's his turn to try and find that engage. Decent knockback there onto Zeus, but he's going down low. Double kill for Jankos already in the team fight. Throws down the ulti. He's picked off Gumiisha, and team fighting this G2 is a mistake. T1 make again.
It is huge for G2. Atlas, they get just what they want. Broken Blade teleports into the middle of the river and dares T1 to engage on them. He dares them, and they fall for it.
Well, I just don't think that Ocean Soul is going to matter that much to G2 regardless, as they are going to be able to take their first inhibitor. It's a bat coming through from Zeus. He knows that the pressure is on. G2 will just take this one. They can rotate back and grab this Drake if they'd like. Track of the jungle. So G2 just playing this 4-1 quite beautifully. T1 set up as 4 now, and this is dangerous. It's more team fight territory, Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, I love it when there are two teams, which so clearly from the beginning of Champ Select, we've got this roadmap of how they want to play out, and they're so different, and then we get to see the actual transition through mid-game. And the takeover. Now, guess what? We've got level 16 caps with a stopwatch. 3 item power spike Yasuo with the Infinity Edge plus the survivability of the Shield Bow and Death Stance here, and a stopwatch usage means that they're confident to just bully right through, force on this tower.
Yeah. Full damage. The Baron now once again down to very low health as they dive on in. Can they find the smite? And it's going to be taken by Caps of all people. Owner's now going to go down to his GA as T1 are looking to try and escape. Carrier breaks his stopwatch, but he will go down as well. Followed by Owner at the same time as Faker's flashing out. In goes Zeus, finds a huge ulti, but it's not going to be enough. And G2 once again wipe the floor with T1 in the 5v5.
Yeah, they wipe the floor all right. They're going to chase down every last speck of T1 here. Faker running for his life through the jungle. Targama should be able to get him there with the blast cone.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Faker here as he does lock the gold card, but it will wear off, and G2 are just hurting him.
Oh my.
Are these velociraptors or hyenas or something like that? There are definitely packs of G2 members here as Faker looking to try and get out, but he's going to get knocked up instead. And Jankos is going to be gifted the kill there with the...
My goodness, G2, another big team fight for them. I actually got scared when I saw such an early smite. Back to whenever you have that, the biggest counter there.
Yeah, now Zeus potentially in trouble, throws down the ulti here for himself. His owner's like, I'll try and help. No, I won't try and help, as he just gets himself the heck out of there, and I do not blame him. There is a very dead Lightning Mouse on the top side of the map as G2 now bear on down on this inhibitor turret on the top lane.
The only hope
Blade can tank it forever.
The only hope for T1 is some crazy race stuff to go on. So they're actually just sending Guma to just rush here. How hard can you actually push this just on a demolition aspect? G2 coming for the base, and they want to finish up this pressure. With 5 people, they can threaten the dive.
Yep, they certainly can, especially with Gumayushi still a little ways away. He's actually going to, yes, he does manage to complete the back as the first Nexus turret is going to go down. Into the backline goes Carrier, but immediately he just pops like a balloon. And Broken Blade seems completely unafraid of absolutely anything. Eventually he will back away, but happy to tank for as many days as you'd like him to. T1 do deal with the minions, but G2 still want more.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was a great opening to the game for T1, but G2 trusting their team fight all the way through, and now they're rewarded. 2 inhibitors up, you know, as Soul AP. And you can see it when he does well like this, like massive damage being dealt by him every single time.
Well, now we've got Carrier going in one more time. The Magnet Storm not necessarily the most pivotal as the double knock-up from the Grand Entrance is fantastic from Targamas, and they tidy up both the Rel and the Twisted Fate. Jankos is going to have to flash away, though, as Gumayushi goes for a bit of an insect play, but he's now at 1 health and not able to participate in this fight. It's going to be G2 that now move towards the Nexus. This was theirs from about 20 minutes into the game. It was a matter of time, and G2 will remain undefeated in this tournament, and T1 take their first match loss this year.
G2 with the stronger undefeated streak here. My goodness, Jankos, masterful Diana performance from him. I know people also never want to like give credit to like Diana Yasuo combos because it's like 2 buttons, but there was so much else that he did that was not just combos. You see it a lot in the positioning, zoning off multiple carries in the last one, you know, chasing down extra kills. Just really nice. Again, team fighting from G2 and sticking to their win condition, which is most important, right? There were a couple of instances, even though T1 played the early game quite well, you know, even getting bottom lane kills, getting a lot of these early towers chain for themselves. They don't stick to spreading the map as much and falling prey to some of these fights with the giant combination of knockups from G2 just when they needed them. What a great start to the Rumble stage here. We get an upset.
This is a